Hello crochet friends! Today we will be making this beautiful vine with leaves. You can make it with thread or yarn of your choice and with a corresponding size hook. I made this piece using crochet cotton thread size 3 and a hook size D 3.25 millimeters. There are lots of ways to use it for decorating. For example, you can make a short piece and add it to a summer hat. Or you can make it very long using heavy yarn and then hang it on your patio or balcony as a beautiful garland. Or it can be made with crochet cotton thread size 10 and then add it to the hem of a little girl's dress. That would look very beautiful. There are lots and lots of possibilities. For my tutorial, I will use Simply Soft yarn and a hook size G 4.5 millimeters. I start with 25 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I have 25 chains, and now into the 10th chain from the hook I will make a slip stitch. We never count the chain on the hook, we always start counting from the next chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I make a slip stitch into this chain. Now I turn my work this way so that the long chain tail is to my right, and I will continue crocheting into the ring. First I make a single crochet. Then I make 1/2 double crochet. Then I make 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Now I will make 2 treble crochets. Yarn over twice. My first treble. Yarn over twice, and my second treble. And now I will make 3 double treble crochets. So yarn over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I make my first double treble. Then yarn over 3 times. My second double treble, and now yarn over 3 times, and I make my third double treble. Next I make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I make a single crochet into the ring. So half of my leaf is now done. Again, 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this side of the leaf I'm going to crochet as a mirror image of this side. So I start with 3 double trebles, yarn over 3 times. 1, yarn over 3 times. 2, yarn over 3 times. 3. Now I make 2 trebles, yarn over twice. 1, then again yarn over twice, and my second treble. Now I make 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Now 1/2 double crochet, and finally a single crochet. And now I need to join with a slip stitch into the very first chain of this chain tail, like this. And my first leaf is ready. Now I make 25 chains. 1, 2, 3. Here I have 25 chains, and again into the 10th chain from the hook I make a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again I turn my work so the long tail is to the right, and I continue crocheting into the ring. Just like before, I start with a single crochet, then 1/2 double crochet, then 2 double crochets, 1, 2, then 2 trebles, 1, 2, then 3 double trebles, yarn over 3 times, 1, 2, 3. My first one, my second double treble, and my third double treble. Then again 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, a single crochet into the ring, 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double trebles, 1, 2, 3, then 2 trebles, 1, 2, then 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1/2 double crochet, and 1 single crochet. And now I need to join with a slip stitch into the very first chain of this chain tail, like this. And from this point I will continue crocheting this way until I have a piece of my desired length. So next I will make 25 chains. I will make a slip stitch into the 10th chain from the hook, then I will work into the ring to make the next leaf. Here I made another leaf, and for the purpose of this tutorial I will keep my piece short. This is where I'm going to turn. So after you make the last leaf, you don't make the next 25 chains, but instead you make 11. 1, 2, here I have 11 chains, and now I make a slip stitch into the 10th chain from the hook. So basically it's 1 to the last, right here. And again I have a ring, I turned it, and just like before I will make a leaf into this chain ring. I start with single crochet, then 1/2 double crochet, and I just continue the way I did before. Here I made another leaf, and now I will join it with a slip stitch into this chain 1. And now I will make here another leaf. So at the end of my vine with leaves, I have 3 leaves. However, if you want to make it to add to the edging or hem of a dress, and you don't need this 3rd leaf, you want them all to be the same, only 2 leaves, you don't have to make 3 here at the end. You can make just 2, so that when you sew it on a dress, it's all the same. But now on my piece, I will make this 3rd leaf over here, and again I make 11 chains. 1, 2, and again I make a slip stitch into the 10th chain from the hook. So 1 chain over here is left, and that's where I will join when my leaf is ready. I turn my work and I continue crocheting into the chain ring. Here I made my 3rd leaf, and again I will join with a slip stitch into this chain 1. So here I have 3 leaves at the end of my vine. And now I'm going to continue crocheting along this side of my crochet piece. So now into the very first chain I make a slip stitch, and I'm going to make a slip stitch into each chain across to the next leaf, like this. Here I slip stitched all the way to the next leaf, and now I will make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, and into the 10th chain from the hook I join with a slip stitch. So now again I have this chain loop or chain ring, and I will continue crocheting a leaf inside of this chain ring just the way I did before. I start with a single crochet, then half double crochet, and I continue just the way I did my previous leaves. Here I made a second leaf, and again I will make a slip stitch into the next chain, and I will continue slip stitching all the way across to the next leaf. Here I am at the next leaf, and again just like before, now I will make 10 chains, join with a slip stitch into the 10th chain from the hook, and work another leaf on this side. Here I made my last leaf. I will join it with a slip stitch into the next chain, and I will make a slip stitch into each chain to the end of my chain tail. And here I am at the end of my chain tail. I fasten off and my piece is ready.